Hi, and welcome to another episode of The Great Debate. He's Andy, I'm Dave. Thanks for joining us. Our topic for today, can the promo products industry end its dependency on China? Andy, what do you think?
So, Dave, I say it can and should
Okay.
end its dependency on China. There's so many things that could be coming down the pike that could impact this market as far as tariffs are concerned.
Sure.
So should we end the dependence? Yes. How do we? You obviously have to go to other markets that are helping to produce some of the materials that China currently does.
Sure.
It's not something that could happen today or tomorrow or the next day. But over time, if suppliers try to get more product from other areas that are up and coming, then yeah, we can do that.
But aren't there pricing concerns when it comes to
For
that?
sure.
I mean, when you're
but
in
the pricing
China,
concerns are going to go out the window if tariffs go up.
yeah, but I think that's also going to apply to consumer products. So I think customers are going to be not happy about it, but I think they'll be a little more understanding if tariffs come down the pike. All the infrastructure, Andy, is in China. All the factories are in China. The labor is still the cheapest in China. I don't know how companies can survive. Like you could say maybe down the road this can gradually happen, but how could promo products companies or any companies that source out of China survive if they're moving infrastructure when it's really only in China?
Sure, I think it's hard to see that day today.
Yeah. Because I don't think it could happen. I don't think that day's going to happen.
The infrastructure is there. However, things in China are changing as far as factories are concerned. They're trying to produce higher end goods themselves. So they're paying less attention actually to some of the factories that tend to produce the goods in the promotional products market. That's having an impact, and labor costs there have gone up too. So there's cost issues that we're all facing in this industry with goods coming from China. So I think some of that cost playing field has been leveled kind of across the world a little bit with some of the things that are coming out of China.
It's still cheaper in China.
Well, no doubt it is cheaper, but I think we're going to face a time of inflation in this market. One, due to changes in China, and two, suppliers trying to get their products.
We've been talking about inflation for 5 years. I still have not seen inflation. You could say that apparel is being produced in other parts of the world, like certainly South America. I just don't think hard goods can ever really move out of China. I just don't see that. I'd love to see it. I just don't see it. I think automation is going to play into it. And here's the thing. If you look at automation, you're not seeing automated factories in the U.S. You're seeing Asian countries taking the lead in automation, so it's even more a dependency on China. If that's where the market's trending, I think you and I would agree that automation's coming in some way, shape, or form.
Sure.
And all the automation's in China or in Asia. How are we getting out of there as an industry?
Well, we tend to build that automation more here than there. So,
but the factories aren't here.
No, that's true, because like you said, the infrastructure's not. But I'm not even saying it's necessarily a made in America thing. I'm saying that there are other countries where goods can be made. I agree with you, it's not going to happen today, tomorrow, or the next day, like I said. But I think that there could come a day that the industry could move hard good manufacturing away from some of those factories in China. And I almost think it's going to be a necessity. Because if they're not going to support that infrastructure and they're trying to focus on other things in China, then what? Then our suppliers going to be left holding the bag. Like they need these products produced somewhere.
I understand that, but if you're running a business, you're looking for the cheapest labor, the infrastructure, where it makes the most sense, and that's still China. The labor force is still there. I'm struggling to see another country in the world, or even a mishmash of companies or countries you're putting together, a coalition. I don't know where that labor force, that number exists to produce the amount of goods our industry or other industries need. That's my struggle with this. It's a combination of price and labor and automation. I just don't see it happening. Andy says yes, this change should happen. I say no, I just don't think it's ever going to happen. Tell us what you think. Send us a tweet at ASI Central. For Andy Cohen, I am Dave Vagnoni. Thanks again for joining us on another episode of The Great Debate. We'll see you next time.